What's up, peoples? It's Gendo here. Welcome back to the Basque Boys, and it's the final episode of this season, and we take on Numancia and Deportivo La Coruña. Honestly, not a better run-in for these final two matches. We can honestly see ourselves get 6 points in a very tight race at the top. Let's go over how we fared over the last two matches, and then take a look at the table as a whole. But I really wanted to get 6 points going into this final episode of the season, but it wasn't to be. We were able to get a win versus Almeria, foreshadowing maybe a 3-0 victory with Marino Villalibre and Muniain, the goal scorers, but a very, very close loss to Atletico Madrid, losing by the final score of 2-1. Jimenez opening the goal scoring for Madrid. We got ourselves the equalizer with Asier Villalibre because, of course, it's Asier Villalibre, but Andrej Zivkovic, the old Serbian wonder kid, does us in the second half, and they get all 3 points, and that is what puts them at the very top of the table. As you can clearly see, they are now the league leaders with 2 matches to go. They're sitting on 80 points. Barca had a win and a draw, so they are currently sitting 1 point ahead of us. We got 77. So what we need to do is we need to win out, and we got to hope that Atletico and Barca have themselves a slip-up, which is very interesting because if we take a look at Barca's matches, Barca and Atletico play each other next match. The best that we can hope for at this point in time is a draw between both of them. And then Barcelona are taking on Real Madrid, and we don't know what's going to happen there. And then taking a look at Atletico's next 2 matches, you obviously know they're taking on Barcelona, but then they also take on Getafe. You pretty much figure that's going to be a win for them. So at the very least, I want them to get 4 points. If they get 4 points, though, and we get 6, they're still league winners. Damn. I don't know who to root for at this point in time, because if somehow Atletico lose both, Barca would win one and then lose to Real Madrid, potentially, and if we win both, then we win the league. There's so much going on in this scenario that it's going to take a miracle for us to win the league this year. Also, another thing, getting back to the table, as you can see down here, Osasuna have gotten themselves relegated. They can't get out of it, which means that Oscar Ray and Eder Vasquez have themselves that nice little release fee clause that I can activate, and, well, I did exactly that. I did exactly that for Eder Vasquez, and am going to pick him up for 18.25 million euros. Yes, that may be a little too much, but for a 21-year-old, that looks very solid and can be a very solid backup to Muniain, giving him some breaks every now and then. I feel that it was only right. We're picking him up from 41,000 a week. That's not all that bad. Minimum fee release clause, though, he wants it at 49.5. So I'm fine with that. If anybody else wants to come in and pick him up, you're gonna have to pay up. And taking a look at how all this was possible by beating Almeria, that sealed our status for Champions League football next season. And the board were very generous this year, giving us a nearly 74 million euro transfer budget and a 2.2 million per week wage budget. I'm absolutely ecstatic about that. I'm gonna go giddy this offseason, I'm sure. You already got Eder Vasquez coming in. I want to try and go get Inigo Martinez. Oscar Ray, he is on my radar, but I want to go after Martinez first. If I can't get him, then I'm going after Oscar. Oh, I can't wait for this offseason with all this money. All right, so let's jump into the first of these 2 all-important match days at the end of the season, taking on Numancia at home, and we are the very last match to be taking place this match week, which means that Barcelona and Atletico Madrid already played. And Barcelona won! Barcelona won by the score of 2-1, meaning they're in first place, and if we win against Numancia, we jump into second because we hold the tiebreaker on Atletico Madrid. Better head-to-head results. We don't own a tiebreaker on Barcelona, which means that we're going to have to hope and pray that in the final match week they lose to Real Madrid. So that being said, let's concentrate on what we have put forth, and that is Numancia. They're coming out in a 4-2-3-1. We're going to stick with our 4-3-3-V formation. The lineup is as follows. Atangana is going to be in net. Leque, Martinez, Laporte, Azpilicueta along the back line. Defensive mid, Mikel San Jose. Our 2 center mids will be Ander Herrera and Linton Jr. as Mikel Merino suspended for this match. On the wings, Muniain Hervias sitting up top. Villalibre with his 38 goals. He's got 2 more games to try and crack that 40 mark of all competitions for this season. Can he do it again? Well, let's hope and find out. This is a team that's sitting down the relegation zone. They pretty much have conceded their fate for this season. Meanwhile, we're playing for all that we can. We're playing to try and win the La Liga title. It's nice that we have had a lot more of the ball, but nothing is happening with it. We're not getting the chances in front of net. I spoke too soon. 22 minutes on, corner coming in, and it's a foul in the box. Olivan has just taken somebody out. I don't know who, but Asier Villalibre stepping up. He's got 2 goals to go till he hits 40. Can he make it number 39 right here? Stepping up to the spot on his right peg. Shoots, fires. It's right down the middle. I mean, Villalibre gets way too cocky with his penalties and just smacks it right down the middle. And that's going to be his undoing. That may be the undoing in this match. Mui taking a chance. Oh, good interception. Hervias over the top to Villalibre. He's great in one-on-one play. He chipped the keeper. Did you see that? If you didn't, we're taking a look at it on the 3D replay. It's 1-0 to the club. Whew, I mean, let's take a look at this again. Nice little pass from Hervias. Villalibre one touch and then dinks it just to the side of the keeper. Little cheeky chip, and it's his 39th goal for the season. Should have been 40 if he hit the penalty. But let's put the penalty aside. We're still firmly in control of this match as we reach halftime. We've had a lot more of the ball, a lot more of the chances. I'm going to tell the boys, not happy. You want to know why I'm not happy? Because we should be up by more. And I hope they rectify that in the second half and make this a very comfortable win. I mean, just take a look at the stats on the side. 16 shots, 6 on target, 53% possession of the ball. This is what has been happening for the majority of the matches this season. Ball coming inside, headed back from Javi Martinez to Mikel San Jose. You saw it in the last episode. You're seeing it again here. Twice on camera, he does the business. Mikel San Jose doubling the lead in the 52nd minute. Great header back from Javi. San Jose rises highest. He does have great aerial ability, so he's going to win those headers. It's another corner kick. Hervias, 5 minutes later, to Linton Jr., who strikes it from the penalty spot, and it's 3-0 to the club. That should be match over at this point in time. Like I said, 5 minutes on from the header from Mikel San Jose, and off of another set piece. We're finally getting these corners to work. Sure, it may be a little bit late in the season and against a pretty shit team, but at least they're starting to come together. Crosses the pitch to Azpilicueta, several red shirts in the box. There it is, number 40 for Villalibre. He makes it 4-0 to the club, but Villalibre, 40th goal in back-to-back seasons in all competitions. This kid just keeps getting better and better and better. You originally saw it was 30 goals a season. He did that for 3 straight, and now he's done 40 in 2 straight. Can he keep this production up? There's no signs that this kid is slowing down in any fashion. He's 24 years old, and he's the best player in Spanish football today. Yes, I'm making that claim. Best damn striker in Spanish football today. 50 minutes gone now. Great interception from Herrera to Muniain. Finds Hervias back to Villalibre. It's comical at this point. It's 5-0, and Villalibre has just matched his tally from last season. He ended with 41 goals in all competitions last season. He has matched that right now. And I actually want to take a look and see how many goals he scored in the league, because once again, he might be coming up to old Zara's record. I think Zara had 30 goals in the league. We'll have to take a look at that. No, sorry, my mistake. It was 38 in the league, and right now Villalibre is nowhere close to that. It's another corner kick from Hervias. 5 minutes to go from time. Gallego, who has been subbed on, gets it back out to Hervias, out to Gallego, to Linton Jr. Linton Jr. takes a deflection off a defender. Are they giving it to him, or are they giving it to the own goal? It doesn't matter, because it's 6-0 to the club, and they are crediting it to Linton Jr. He gets himself a brace. 5th goal of the season, and it's been an absolute raffle stomp of Numancia today. An emphatic victory that will push us into 2nd place and only 1 point behind Barcelona going into the final match day. Depor have been a bit troublesome, but we'll worry about that in just 6 days' time, as I'm just going to tell my guys, you did absolutely a wonderful job coming away with a 6-0 victory. Like I said, pushing us up into 2nd place, 1 point behind Barcelona. Oh boy, Barca versus Real and Athletic versus Depor. We got the better match, but it all comes down to execution. So let's stop stalling, let's get into the match and see if we can repeat as La Liga champions. And before we get to that, a couple of awards that have just popped up. Unfortunately, I feel that Asier Villalibre has just been robbed from Player of the Year, Spanish Player of the Year at that. Sergi Roberto from Barcelona claims that honor, gets himself 6 goals and 6 assists with a 7.30 average rating. Villalibre is 3rd out of all of this, 41 goals, 14 assists, 7.37 average rating apparently means diddly squat for somebody from Barcelona and somebody from Real Madrid to go ahead of him. Absolutely garbage. Villa Libre should have won this award. But, as far as Young Player of the Year, we had 2 players in there. And Shabby is the one that actually comes out on top, getting himself 7 goals, 5 assists, 7.24 average rating throughout the season. Linton Jr. also seen himself up there as well. 2 goals, 5 assists, and a 7.11 rating in the league. So it all comes down to this. It's Athletic Club versus Depor, and they're coming out in a 4-1-4-1. Very curious, but they got Lee Griffiths sitting up top. Lee Griffiths has been a killer against us, and he's got himself 21 goals in the season thus far, so we really need a hope to mark him down and absolutely kill his chances in front of net. So, with that being said, we're sticking with the 4-3-3, but we do not have, unfortunately, we do not have Mikel San Jose because he is now suspended. Mikel Merino is in fact going to be coming back. I believe he's on the bench. If he's not on the bench, he should be. There he is, found him. Yeah, Mikel Merino should be on the bench, absolutely. But the rest of the lineup is going to be as follows. No changes, except for that change to San Jose. Lorenzo Gallego is going to be starting. The young 18-year-old regen is going to get the start at defensive mid. Everybody else remains the same. I trust them. I absolutely put my faith in them that they will come away winners today. And like I said, we just need to do our job, and we got to hope that Real Madrid does the business to Barcelona to give us the title. So let's go kick off, see what happens, and hopefully at the end of all this, we're La Liga champions. And with that being said, what I am going to do is I'm going to put up the latest scores, because at this point in time, we don't need the table. We do need the latest scores just to see how the Barcelona-Real Madrid match gets on. Little worrisome right now, Gallego just picked up a yellow card, but even more worrisome is that we've only had 2 shots, 3 shots now. None of them have been on target. And as you can see right there, Atletico just pulling into the lead. They're now 2-0 up, whereas as of right now, there's nothing going on our side. So we need goals. And especially if Barcelona isn't going to be scoring against Real Madrid, all it takes is 1 on our side. All we need is 1 goal then, because that would give us 3 points. Barcelona would only have 1. They'd be sitting on 82. We'd be on 83. So the boys need to buck up their ideas. I'm going to yell at them, extremely yell at them, that they need to buck up their ideas, get their asses in gear. Otherwise, we're not winning. And maybe, just maybe, I think it's time for a little bit of a change. Maybe we should go up into the full-on FU attack mode. Gallego coming off. I know it was worth a shot, but in the end, it didn't really matter. He's going to come off, and it's going to be Mikel Inchausti. Mikel Inchausti, who's been doing well for us, coming into this situation. Maybe he can do it again here. Second 45, we need to start scoring goals, and we need to start doing it fast. Oh, Barcelona just took the lead at Real Madrid. Leroy Sané has just scored for Barcelona. So even if we do score now, we'll only finish in second. And they just got a second. And that's absolutely going to kill. And they got a third. Oh, my Lord. Barcelona just absolutely shafting everybody right now and everything. Meanwhile, we finally get our first highlight in this match. And it's going Depor's way. Because, of course, it goes Depor's way. Oh, ahead to Griffiths. Oh, it's all a disaster. We had a chance. But then the second half came about. Oh, no. Long ball up over the top. Lee Griffiths through the defense. That's a fine shot from him, especially if there's nobody in his face. Well, there's no way we're winning the title, but we can damn sure try to get second place at this point in time. But it all comes down to, can we get some attacking movement, which we've had. We've had attacking movement. We just haven't had any shots. It's a foul in the box, and we got a chance to tie this up with 16 minutes to go. It's Villa Libre stepping up. Can he make it his 42nd goal on the season and tie this match up at 1 apiece? Steps back, once again, on his right peg. Gets it into the net this time, and we knot it up. We just need 1 more, and we're coming away with second place in the league after really hoping and praying that Real Madrid would have done something. But yeah, I guess we shouldn't have put all our hopes on a team that was sitting in 15th place at one point in time this season. And I think Real Madrid are going to finish in 7th place with this standing if they lose to Barcelona today. So, yeah, I guess it was wrong for me to try and put all my faith into that team. We have an attacking chance to try and pull ahead. Ander Herrera to Villa Libre. It's off the post, and Leque, an unlikely hero, is gonna give us the lead and quite possibly the win with 2 minutes of stoppage time left on the clock. Oh, but it's all for naught. Oh, it's going to be all for naught. It was a decent save by the goalkeeper. Leque there to just pick up the pieces. And we're going to come away with a 2-1 victory over Depor. But like I said, it was all about hoping that Real Madrid would have done the business on Barcelona, and it just didn't happen. Oh, we did our job. That's all we could say is we did our job in winning both of our matches to put ourselves into this position. But the chips did not fall our way. Oh, so close again this year. But it just wasn't to be. Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. Can't fault them, like I said. And also, we also take a look back on the season with that 19-match unbeaten run. That's really what set us up to stay in this position for a good portion of the season. I just cannot fault the boys for playing their damnedest throughout the entirety of the season and today to get themselves into a spot where they could win the title again, and it just didn't happen. Damn. The season is over, but the cup isn't. And with that, I would like to thank you very much for watching this episode. So close! Oh, I can't believe it. Such heartbreak that we couldn't get it done this time around, but we gave it a good ride. But if you did like the episode, please go and drop it a like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. And if you want to leave a comment below on what you thought about today's episode and the series as a whole, or the series as a whole, please leave in the comment box below. Anyway, guys, I'm winded. I've got a headache because I thought we were going to do it, but I'm going to go take a rest now. So anyway, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Get ready for it. Take care, and peace out.